Hi there and welcome to Apple World. Okay, we should discuss the most recent sensation that got everybody talking. YK Osiris and Diddy. Another video has surfaced, and it's tossing the focus on what could be a much more obscure connection between the two. This isn't simply one more Hollywood gossip. We're discussing a potential embarrassment that could explode in waves no one saw coming. The recording that shows them in a lift has individuals conjecturing that their association goes far past music, and the murmurs regarding Diddy's notorious gatherings. We should simply say they're persuading stronger, attempting to be no extreme fellow. I simply make music for the ladies, I love them. Ladies, I like making music now, assuming that you've been following YK Osiris's vocation. You realize he's had his ups furthermore. Downs, he burst onto the scene as this youthful new ability with hits like Valentine and Worth the Effort that his tune was wherever triple platinum gigantic streams and individuals. We're considering him the next enormous thing, yet we should rewind for a second, since behind the glamour and fabulousness, there's been a great deal happening in Osiris' life that is a long way from picture great, and presently with this Diddy circumstance, things are getting murkier by the day. We should begin with the video that has got everybody talking. It shows YK Osiris and Diddy in a lift app. And while, from the get-go, it could appear as nothing, individuals are dismantling it outline by outline, something doesn't add up about their nonverbal communication, something about the way they're collaborating that is making everybody cause a stir. It's practically like there's an implicit conflict there, and the web is going crazy with speculations. Is this video verification of something more profound continuing between them? It's difficult to say without a doubt in any case. It's most certainly a ding fuel to the fire. You will not owe me no cash right presently. I swear I really want a full exhibition. However, the genuine and truly, this is how things have been, is appearing unexpectedly. There have been reports twirling around D for quite a long time, and YK Osiris simply is, by all accounts, the most recent name made up for lost time in the blend. Diddy's infamous for tossing these over-the-top gatherings, and they're not only your standard Hollywood parties, these are multi-day wild occasions where anything proceeds to. Individuals are beginning to ponder exactly the way that far things have gone at these get-togethers. There are murmurs that Diddy involves these gatherings as an approach to control youthful specialists, pulling them into his circle with commitments of notoriety and fortune just to trap them in circumstances they can only with significant effort escape from. Her common claim, Cassie said that she was the casualty of misuse Sewell attack and at the hands of F. Diddy, and that is correct. YK Osiris comes in. He's young, he's gifted, and for some time it appeared as though he was on top of the world, yet assuming you've been paying consideration, you'll see that things begun going downhill for him pretty quick after his underlying achievement, the hit Quit Coming. And his own life turned out to be increasingly more turbulent. There were monetary issues, allegations about his conduct, and, surprisingly, some really difficult legitimate difficulty. It resembles the most renowned. He kicked the more things off, falling separated for him. So, how does Diddy fit into this? Well, there's a hypothesis going around that Diddy saw YK Osiris' vulnerable capacity and utilized it for his potential benefit. Consider it, here's a youthful craftsman new off his most memorable taste of genuine achievement, yet attempting to keep up with it. He has cash issues, he's getting into public altercations with different rappers over obligations, and he's standing out as truly newsworthy forever. Every one of some unacceptable reasons. Enter Diddy, a prepared industry veteran with associations and impacts, somebody who could assist Osiris with refocusing, yet imagine a scenario in which that help accompanied strings connected. He's been known to encompass himself with youthful, up-and-coming specialists, and keeping in mind that on a superficial level, it seems to be he's coaching them. There's forever been this inclination of something seriously happening. There have been tales for years about Diddy's oddity off parties, these wild multi-day slams where absolutely everything is said to occur, and is indicated by certain sources. These gatherings weren't just about having a great time, they were about control. The thought is that Diddy would record all that occurred at these gatherings, and those accounts, no doubt, they weren't only for individual recollections, they were influence that is essential for the prosecution. That is, somebody like a dark male hair was extorting individuals to be in the oddity off, so that is government, that could be F, that is a government charge. He can't shake down individuals to say, you tune in here, you got it done once, and you're gonna rehash it, that won't make it with the government, or no one envisioned being a youthful craftsman, frantic to make it in the industry, and you get welcome to one of Diddy's gatherings. You're encircled by superstars, the beverages are streaming, and the environment is electric. However, at that T-point, things begin going crazy. Perhaps you do something you wouldn't typically do, something you reg the following morning. Yet by then, it's past the point of no return. Diddy has everything on tape, and you're adhered. Assuming you attempt to stand up or conflict with him, those tapes could demolish you. It's a chilling idea. Also, it's precisely the exact thing individuals are hypothesizing could have happened to YK Osiris. Now we don't be aware without a doubt if YK Osiris was engaged with any of these parties yet. The timing is most certainly dubious. His profession was on a descending, twisting, and afterward unexpectedly. He's springing up in recordings with Diddy. It's not hard to envision that he could have been drawn into Diddy's reality, particularly in the event that he was searching for a method for getting his profess. Zion back on target yet, in the event that those gatherings are as terrible as individuals say they are, then Osiris may have wound up in far over his head. No. However, Dr. Drake, my sibling. However, like that is my kid. So it's like when we bet and beat like it's truly ain't about no cash. Truly, about this tomfoolery, and that takes us back to the Lyft video. Individuals are saying it could be associated with one of Diddy's scandalous accounts, which would make sense of why there's such a lot of buzz around it if Diddy truly recorded his gatherings, and on the off chance that this video is essential for that. We're discussing a significant embarrassment that could bring down something beyond YK Osiris. There's now talk that other enormous names in the business could be involved. Furthermore, in the event that those tapes come out, it's going to be an exceptionally untidy circumstance. Osiris isn't the one in particular who's been pulled into Diddy's circle throughout the long term. There are a lot of other youthful specialists who've been connected to him, and some of them have confronted comparative battles. Take Usher, for example. He's another craftsman who was tutored by Diddy quite early in life, and there have been reports for a really long time about what truly happened during that time. Usher has never emerged and said anything straightforwardly. However, there have been enough clues and murmurs to make individuals miracle, and presently, with Osiris' circumstance exploding, individuals are beginning to investigate Diddy's associations with other youthful specialists too. Diddy would toss every one of these big name mates under the transport. I imply that might actually be coming when it's the ideal opportunity for court, and when it's the ideal opportunity for him to affirm, yet what we're seeing right now is how significant advertising truly is to Sheikh Holmes. He's frantically attempting to control the story. In a correctional facility permitting his lawyers to do narratives, and we should not neglect Justin Bieber. He was additionally tutored by Usher, who was near Diddy at that point also. There are some truly frightening anecdotes about the manner in which Diddy communicated with Bieber when he was only a teen. There's even a video from a couple of years prior, where Diddy discusses how he was fundamentally given guardianship of Bieber for 2 or 3 days, and the entire thing just feels off now. All a consideration on Diddy's previous individuals are beginning to return to those old stories and keep thinking about whether there was more happening behind the scenes than anybody understood. It's not pretty much what occurred at the gatherings. Either there's additionally the topic of how Diddy treated the young fellows in his circle on an everyday premise. There have been reports that he was inconceivably controlling, that he would control these craftsmen into doing things they didn't have any desire to do in return for his support, and on the off chance that they at any point attempted to break away from him, well, that is the point at which the genuine inconvenience began. There are bits of gossip that Diddy utilized those scandalous tapes to keep individuals in line, ensuring they never stood in opposition to what they'd seen or done. Hello, genuine rapidly, all that grocery store stuff. He's not getting any of that since individuals in the shoe have a curtailed list, so he's in a tough spot. No stake for him. Definitely he is on side watch. This person figured he would have returned home out of nowhere. He didn't get fortified. Recollect the main night that he was there. He resembled a short-term visitor. It's an exemplary show of dominance, and it's something we've seen endlessly. Time once more in media outlets, these youthful specialists become involved with the excitement furthermore. Excitement, however, in no time they're caught. They can't stand up since, supposing that they do to their professions and their lives could be demolished. And that is the frightening part, pretty much all of this. If YK Osiris truly is up to speed in this wreck, he probably won't actually acknowledge how profound it proceeds to. We should not forget Osiris has been open about his battles with emotional well-being. He's discussed feeling like no one in the business upholds him. Furthermore, there was that upsetting Instagram live video where he fundamentally said he didn't have any desire to live any longer. He talked about feeling like a joke, like no one views him in a serious way, and it was sad to observe, yet consider the possibility that that is all important for a greater issue. What on the off chance that his battles aren't just about his vocation, however, about something more obscure going on in the background? So you explain to me, for what reason would it be advisable for me? I continue to live. I don't get it, like why you all expression. Subscribe Apple World for more videos.